Hi everyone, it was so nice to meet you over the weekend about Grandma Gertie. Here are some exercises for her, and remember how we started with those deep breaths, how it can kind of relax your body and just set you off to the right start here. All right, so rubbing the hands together to generate some heat, get the body moving very lightly. And remember how we did that, drawing up with the hands of the skin of the arms and shoulders and back and whatever you could reach to kind of generate some heat, get the body flowing, get some circulation moving inside your body here. So very light, you can spend as long or as little amount of time. You can even do this with a little brush. They have all those like scrub brushes in the shower too, so that's another option. And we did that pounding on the chest, again, just for circulation, for some movement, and it feels good. And some basic shoulder rolls back here. I think I did around 10 of a lot of these exercises. You can shorten it or lengthen it depending on how Grandma is feeling. And then I did this kind of rounding and lengthening out of the spine, especially when she's sitting a lot. It's really important that you get movement through the spine, and it should feel good. You're just taking a nice inhale in. Around that spine, you pull the abdominals in, and then you exhale. Feel like you're sticking your chest, your sternum out as you come up. And then here, just some nice deep breaths as your arms are going up and down. Again, nice movement through the shoulders and just to get the whole arm moving here. And then if it feels okay to do these nice open shoulder rolls are really nice. And again, skip anything that does not feel appropriate. You can always add in your own version of something. Again, I don't care how big the range of motion is, just getting some type of movement here. And another kind of chest opener here. Feels really good on the sternum, the whole chest area, to get that motion open. So this is such a basic stretch here with the hand just gently holding on to the head. And you see how I keep rotating my head trying to find the spot that feels the best for me. So you can do that. You can play around with how deep into the stretch you go and how much you rotate your head. And I'm not pulling really hard on my head. It's just that gentle weight of the head. It's just allowing it to come down a little bit. And again, just keep rotating the head to find that right position. So we didn't do any weights when I was out there, but I think you mentioned you use some kind of like cans to do some weights with her, which is fantastic. This is, I think, a 2-pound weight, but 1 pound, doesn't matter, again, the amount of weight, just some movement and a little bit of resistance with some weight is really nice, just to keep a little bit of strength going too. So this can be done seated, but I showed it standing just to be a little more visible with it. This is really great for her to do under her feet. You're putting some pressure. You do that basic roll, and then I'm really putting as much weight as I can into the foot. You see how I stay? So here's an up-close version of me staying on the heel. I'm going back and forth, and then I press down, and you really want to feel a little bit of tension there. Take a deep breath or two, and then you can move it towards the arch. I'd spend even more time than this on it. I just kind of wanted to get you through the basics of it. And then at the end, you put your toes on and you lift your heel up as much as you can to get some movement through the toes. And again, seated, you just want to put something a little bit like a mat or something so you don't slip or the ball doesn't roll away. So this is really important since Grandma was mentioning her knees were bothering her. Have her do this basic extension here where you're just bending and straightening the leg to help with all of that, the muscles above the knee to help work on some basic strengthening here. So I did about 10 on each side. See what you feel is appropriate again. And then a side stretch. Love a good side stretch here. Just get into that rib and kind of really release to the side there. It feels great. And then I just interlaced my fingers and brought them up again. I don't care how high you go with it. Think of the shoulders kind of melting away. And you just take some deep breaths and then you lower down. And then last, find one of your cute little, I think great-grandkids and play catch with them. It's so great for coordination and balance and eye movement and just some basic stretches here. That's my cutie son. All right, Grandma. Hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions.